My daughter forgot to disconnect the phone call. I overheard he needs to move into a nursing home. I kept completely quiet. They sold the house for $5 million. They returned from a Japan trip, grinning till the key turned. On the doorstep, they discovered a note. And when they read it, they began screaming. Can you imagine listening to your own daughter, the one you raised, openly plotting your ruin? It wasn't just a betrayal. It was a cold, calculated blueprint for selling my home for $5 million and having me placed in a facility. But what she didn't know was that my late wife, Clara, had already left me a blueprint of her own, one that would shatter Jessica's plans the moment she thought she'd won. Just hours before everything shattered, she called. Everything okay, Dad? She asked, that familiar, overly sweet tone in her voice. It was a song she'd been humming for months. The house is too big. The maintenance is too much. It's all for your own good, of course. I gave my usual gentle reply, reassuring her I had everything under control. It was a dance we'd perfected, a careful choreography of her feigned concern and my polite deflection. I knew what she wanted. I just didn't know how far she was truly willing to go. Okay, Dad, she sighed, a sound of practiced frustration. Listen, I've gotta run. Tom's calling me on the other line. I'll call you back later, okay? I said goodbye, my finger hovering over the end call button, waiting for the familiar click. It never came. Instead, the line went quiet, just for a fraction of a second. Then a muffled rustle, the sound of the phone shifting ears, and my son-in-law, Tom's voice, clear as day. Did you talk to the realtor yet? My blood ran ice cold. I stood frozen in my garden, pruning shears still in my hand, a single red rose petal clinging to the blade. Then Jessica's voice returned. But it wasn't my daughter's voice anymore. The warmth was gone, replaced by a cold, sharp efficiency. It was the voice of a businesswoman closing a brutal deal. Yes, she said. He thinks we can get $5 million, maybe more. If we move fast, we'll have enough for the condo downtown and that long trip to Japan. But first, and here her voice dropped, almost conspiratorial, he has to go to a nursing home. I'll handle the paperwork this week. He won't even know what's happening until it's done. $5 million. A nursing home. The words hung in the quiet garden air, ugly and venomous. It wasn't the plan that truly shocked me. No, it was the casual cruelty. The complete, utter absence of love. It was as if she were discussing liquidating an old, unwanted asset, not disposing of her own father. I couldn't breathe. The buzzing of a bee near a vibrant red rose became deafening. The sweet scent of the flowers turned bitter in my nostrils. My entire world, my peaceful, orderly world, had just narrowed to the poison pouring from that small phone speaker. I stood there for what felt like an eternity. Then, on the other end, she finally disconnected properly. I lowered the phone, my hand surprisingly steady. There was no eruption of rage, no crushing wave of grief, just a profound, chilling clarity. I walked back into the house. Our house. The home Clara and I had built, where we'd raised the daughter who was now planning to evict me. I went straight to my study, to the full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.